My name is Tamara Nichelle Jackson. This is my HomeStretch journey. I remember getting laid off in late 2015, and it just seemed like everything after then was like downhill. In early 2017, one of my children was diagnosed dually with a couple mental disorders. After several hospitalizations, and they basically said he could not come back to school full time, and went on homebound, which caused me not to be able to work anywhere, part-time, full-time at all. Having school teachers coming into the home 4 times a week, and his disability, I had to be a stay-at-home mom. I exhausted everything, my savings, my retirement, all income, just to be able to live with me and my 2 children. And of course, that doesn't last forever. So shortly lived, got an eviction notice, and we were basically homeless, living however we could, from home to home, a church boarding room for a couple of months, to falling into weekly stays at hotels. I met a good church family that put me up in the hotel room for about 2 weeks, and just thank God, they were very dedicated to the progress of, I guess, trying to help somebody who really needed some help. And one of the church members found a program called HomeStretch. And sitting in the parking lot on that day of my interview, the only thing that I could think about looking at the building was, these people are gonna judge me. I was very anxious, very nervous, but I knew that I had to come in and just kind of be transparent and just put it out on the table that I didn't need help, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I knew that since this was the only place that had asked me to come in, that it was hope. I felt very hopeful. So when I prayed, and then I got out of my car and I walked in, and just the environment was very warm. I was greeted by the first person I saw, and I had high hopes that my struggle was about to come to a close. It was just something inside of me that said, finally, like, somebody wants to help. Somebody wants to help us. Somebody wants to help me do better for myself and my family. And coming into the interview, I was greeted and asked a couple of questions, but ultimately, after I told a story about my journey, they wanted to know, could I do a background check, and could I get the paperwork back within 24 hours, because I would be able to move in. And right there, sitting at the interview table, come in that day, I was offered a home. I was given a home. I was given a place to stay. I was given a family that wanted to be able to help me get back on my feet. And it meant the world to me. It was so hard to just ask for help, but the help was given without having to go through the hoops, having to beg or anything. HomeStretch really wanted to help. They really wanted to be able to see me succeed and get back on my feet, and it meant the world to me. I remember the day pulling up here at HomeStretch, me and my spiritual advisor, and she said, "You ready?" I said, "I'm ready." And I saw the neighborhood, and I said, "These aren't apartments, these are baby houses." And my case manager was here, and the property manager was here, and she turned the key, and we walked in, and I just saw a house, walked in, and it was like a family was already here. It was fully furnished, and it was washer and dryer, all the appliances, like even down to a blender and a crock pot. I was like, I don't even really know what to do with, a blender and a crock pot. And it wasn't just that. She started opening the refrigerator with food and the cabinets. It was laundry detergent and cleaning supplies. It was open the drawers, and it was forks and knives and cheese graters. Like, you name it, everything was in here, and it was 5 times more than what I could ever imagine for me and my family. And I'm so grateful. I was so grateful that, HomeStretch was here to help. I couldn't ask for anything more.
And I rise like the day. I rise up, unafraid. I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
I knew in my heart right then that everything was gonna be okay. I was not just given a place to stay. I was given a home for me and my family. Just being in a place like HomeStretch where you have the support when life happens to not fall back into that same situation again. Not saying that it was easy, because it's still a program and you're expected to do what the program requires you to do, but just knowing that you're not having to go through life alone. You're given wonderful mentors. My mentors through the process have been amazing, going far and beyond what I think should be expected. My process of looking for a car, they were even picking me up and going to car lots with me, looking for cars and checking interest rates and credit and seeing how much it would calculate in with my budget and if I could afford it, even prior to me purchasing a vehicle. So this program within itself not only provided a home for me and my family, it provided all the fundamentals that I know I'll need. So after the program, I won't fall back into the same situation, that I'll be a success. And even when life happens, I will have the basic fundamentals of knowing what to do to be able to survive in the world. And that's what it's all about. Being able to survive, being able to be a mother to your children, being able to have the basic necessities and the structure that you need so you are not back in the spiral of being homeless or not being able to make it. And that's everything that HomeStretch itself has done for me. My time here is running, is coming to an end. My hopes for myself and my family, my oldest son is back with me now, and he volunteers with the program, and he loves it. It's brought him out of his social shell. My hopes for myself and my family is to be able to come back and volunteer, and just being able, if I can just be able to come in and speak to the newcomers and just let them know that this program really works. You have some great people that work within the agency. You have some wonderful people that work behind the scenes, as far as donating and volunteering, and there's so many different components that even as a resident we don't even know about, that makes this program be a success. In some kind of way, I want to remain and be a part of that. Not being a resident anymore, I just want to be a part of the program that has given me a different type of testimony, a different type of success story. I can't see it being any other way that I can't have a hand in giving back, even if it's not monetary. I have to be a part of it, because if it wasn't for this program, if it wasn't for the volunteers, if it wasn't for the people that, within that open and giving heart donating to the program, I would not be able to be here today and share where I came from and where I am now. As a mother, as a full-time employee of a wonderful agency myself, as a new car owner, being able to purchase a new car, all of that. It's putting my family back together, period. And just being able to give to a new resident what was given to me as a support would be my dream after leaving the program. And for all of those who have been able to donate financially and contribute to my success, I would just love to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from me and my family.
And I